Hey guys, and welcome to my morning routine on weekends, and there's also a weekend vlog to go alongside this which I'll link below, but let's get started. Crazy dog lady right here obviously feeds my dog Duke first in the morning, and this is him sitting waiting for his food and then just eating a little chicken, and look how cute that tiny bowl is. In the morning I like to make myself a fresh drink, and I use this amazing blender which is by Breville. The drink isn't anything fancy at all, it's just a little bit of cucumber, a little bit of mint and a little bit of lime as well. I normally just add the cucumber and the mint to the water, blend everything together and then squeeze in a little bit of lime. Sounds pretty simple, but together it just tastes so good and refreshing. And this blender is really cool because you actually just screw on the lid and you're done. I do like to give it a good shake though, but make sure the lid is on properly, or you know, you might end up with a bit of a mess like I did. For breakfast on the weekends, I'm keeping it clean these days, so I'm just having some oat bran and some strawberries as well. Normally I sit and have breakfast with my sister, but she wasn't here this morning, so it was just me, my oat bran, my strawberries and Twitter. So just reading through my tweets, and if you fancy following me on Twitter, my username is @AmeliaLiana_. Once I'm done, it's shower time, and my hair routine kind of switches up in the weekends. So I use this Garnier Ultimate Blends Color Illuminator, which is just like a really light 1-minute treatment, but it just makes the color of my hair look so much more vibrant. And then we move on to something that smells beyond incredible, and I'm just warning you people, do not stick your tongue in it because it does not taste good, okay? I might have been guilty of that. This is the Raspberry Body Shop Scrub, and it actually kind of looks like jam as well, which is also kind of deceiving. Anyway, it just works really nicely at getting rid of dead skin cells and hydrating the skin, and then I wash it all off with my Aromatherapy Associates body wash, which smells incredible as well. On the weekends I like to use a clarifying shampoo to get rid of any buildup in my hair, and this one is by Philip B, and it's really cleansing. And then after coming out the shower, here's me taking off my little hair turban. I'm going to apply some heat today, so I'm going to use my L'Oreal Elnet Heat Protect Styling Spray all throughout my hair, and this also kind of acts as a detangler, and I'm just using my wet brush to get rid of any knots. And you can see the L'Oreal thing and the wet brush just work so nicely together, and that brush is just gliding through my mane. And then we got to add the volume back in, because that is where I have a lot of trouble with my hair, so I'm using the Kerastars Root Uplifting Gel, taking one pump of that and just distributing it all throughout my roots. Then another little Kerastars product, this is the Forme Fatale Gel, and I'm just running this all throughout the mid-lengths and ends, and both of these really help add a lot of volume, and they don't make my hair crispy or sticky either. Then I'm using my small but powerful Babyliss hairdryer to blow dry my hair, and nothing very fancy here, just blow drying the mane. It takes a very long time. Not gonna lie, I get kind of bored. And then for the front bits, I just take this amazing ceramic brush by DHD, and as you can see here, I'm just blow drying this away from my face because I like the majority of the volume to go around my face. To add some really loose waves, I'm going to use this T3 Body Waver Styler on my hair, and you can see the barrel is pretty huge, so it doesn't add anything too fancy. It gives a really nice lived-in wave. On to skincare, I'm just spritzing my face with my vitamin E face mist from the Body Shop, and then adding some eye cream, and this is one that I picked up recently from Boscia, and it's just a really nice light gel texture. I find this to be perfect for summer. I've actually got a whole video on my morning skincare routine which I'll link below, but my moisturizer I'm using today is my Clarins Hydro Quench Cream. Get into the routine of applying an SPF every day, and my favourite one is the Clinique Even Better SPF 45. It does all the right things, really nice and light, sinks in really easily as well. And And then moving on to makeup, and I mentioned this foundation in my June favourites video. This is the Max Factor Whipped Cream Foundation, and I'm just going to apply that on a Sephora brush that I love. And you can see this foundation literally looks exactly like skin and just blends in so seamlessly. And I just apply that all around my face, especially around my nose. I have a little bit of a Rudolph red-nosed reindeer situation going on, so just piling it on there. And then gotta conceal the bags. Obviously I'm using my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, the trusty concealer. And I do actually find that this blends in much better when I use my fingers, so I kind of blend the majority out with the brush and then further blend it in with my fingers. Using a pretty snazzy product today. This is the Tarte the Sculptor Sculpting Pen, and this is pretty awesome. I basically just apply it below my cheekbones, around my forehead, down the sides of my nose, and it looks kind of scary and kind of weird, but once you blend it in with your fingers, it just blends so seamlessly. It's just a really gorgeous creamy texture, and it looks mega natural as well. I'm really liking this for summer. Then we've got my Maybelline Master Sculpt Highlighting Blush, and I'm applying this on a Wayne Goss brush. I like this because it adds a little bit of glow, a little bit of colour, nothing too in your face. To the eyes, we've got my Charlotte Tilbury Colour Chameleon in Amber Haze, which I just apply along my lash line and blend it really quickly with my fingers. This stuff is great because it lasts all day, it doesn't budge in the heat, and it's just generally fantastic. Here we go, giving my eyelashes a curl and applying some waterproof mascara. This is the Butterfly one from L'Oreal, and someone actually recommended this on Twitter, and I'm in love with it because it just gives a really nice fluttery look. Then we've got my little Anastasia Brow Wiz dupe going on. This is the Kiko Brow Wiz, and you can see the pencil is really fine as well, which is great. I think I'm just singing along to some music playing in the background, you know, Saturday jams and all. Then on my bottom lash line, I applied this Nude Sticks eyeliner, and honestly guys, I really didn't like this. I just thought it creased and the colour faded really quickly, and I just wouldn't recommend it at all. Anyway, moving on to something I would recommend, and this is the Clarins Lip Balm Crayon, and this just adds a really nice tint, but it's like really hydrating as well, and it smells so good, and you can see I'm just inhaling it like the lip balm sniffer that I am. Then we've got another nice balmy gloss, and this is the NYX Butter Gloss. And then after my makeup was finished, another kind of Sunday song fest happened. Weekends is when I like to paint my nails, and I'm head over heels in love with the Maybelline Superstain nail polish, and this is the shade Pink Vault, which I went with this weekend. And this weekend, me and my sister were just hanging out in the park with Duke, and I'm wearing this little Free People dress. It's just one of those simple throw-on items, but it looks really cute. It's really breezy, you don't get too hot in it, and I like the little panel in the middle as well. And I just paired that with some really cute Zara sandals, and here is Duke, and I actually found him and he was eating a twig.
He ate a twig.
Oh, poor Duke. He was kind of a bit overly attached to this twig, but he finally got over it. And of course my summer perfume is the C by Chloe perfume, and I can't even describe how good this smells, but it just smells incredible. Don't forget there's also a weekend vlog you can watch to go alongside this, and here is me saying a pretty strange goodbye. I'm not entirely sure what I was doing here, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Definitely subscribe for more videos from me, and I'll see you soon. Bye!
Do my skirt at the same time. My skirt's from Topshop. It's actually a skort. Look. A skort? A skort? Ooh!
It's a bit inappropriate for dinner with your parents, but alright.